Sonic the Hedgehog. The guy that did that Fortnite dance in that one movie. Sorry, 2 movies. Great movies, by the way. Now he's a Lego minifigure. Let's compare all of them. Hello everyone, Mr. My Machine 8 here. And today we'll be looking at every Lego Sonic minifigure ever made. We have gotten 4 different Sonic minifigures from 2016 to 2023 with a significant gap between 2016 until 2022. We have only gotten 4 figures, so this is a very small collection, very easy to complete. Without further ado, let's take a look at each Sonic minifigure. Alright, and to kick things off with the very first Lego Sonic minifigure ever made, it is the Lego Dimensions Sonic minifigure. This is the only Sonic minifigure we got for a long time, released back in 2016 for $20, and the Lego Dimensions level pack, this one right here. It was a fairly accessible figure, although people kept buying all the sets because they just wanted the Sonic figure. But this is actually the most different minifigure we've ever gotten for Lego Sonic because it uses a completely different skin color. In later figures, as you'll see, he has a lot darker skin. He has very different legs as well. He's the only Sonic figure to not have side leg printing. Well, actually, I take that back. He does have side leg printing, but his dual molded legs are not red and blue. They are instead white and blue, and the red part is printed on. Now, personally, this is my favorite Sonic minifigure, just because of the boot printing. I feel like it works a little bit better. The white part isn't quite as pink on this one. Actually, it's not pink at all. And the bottom of the shoe, in my opinion, should be white to represent the treads or whatever on the shoe, or the sneaker pattern, whatever you want to call it. But it also appears to have the smallest eyes out of the bunch. But that'll do it for this figure. Now on to our next figure. This is what's known as Classic Sonic. It only appeared in one set as well. However, it does have a keychain format, which has the little metal bit sticking out of the head. So it's technically a different figure, but most people typically don't count keychains in this sort of thing, so I'm not going to as well. But this is a good figure. I think if I had to choose one that is my least favorite Sonic figure, this is probably it. And it's not a bad figure. There's no bad Sonic figures in my eyes. But this one is definitely a lot different than the last one. And it's more similar to the ones that are coming out currently in the 2023 sets. It has the more flesh-colored skin, and it's a great figure. I think that the stomach printing is a little bit too circular. That gets fixed in figures from this year, but it has different legs compared to the other one. Now it has side boot printing, which is really accurate and awesome, but now this area right here is pink, unfortunately, just because of how white printing on red works. It's not a major issue, but something that might tick some people off, mainly people who don't like the new Commander Fox minifigure. But it is a pretty good figure overall. Not much really to say about it, except for, interestingly enough, it appears as if all the new figures use this exact same back printing. And speaking of all the figures, Sonic figures, they never updated the head mold. The head mold remains exactly the same from 2016. It's the exact same piece, just with different dual molding. But let's move on to our next figure. And here is our second most modern Sonic figure. It's tied with another figure. This Sonic figure came out this year in 2023 and is currently in 2 different sets. It appears in the Sonic Speed Sphere Challenge as well as the Death Egg Robot. Very great figure overall. I really think that they captured this one well. It's personal preference on why I like the 2016 one better, but it has green eyes now. Might be a little hard to see here, but it has green eyes now. that are actually really big. These are the same exact boot printing as the previous Sonic, as well as the same exact back printing as previously mentioned. But overall, great figure, not much to say on it. It's basically Sonic. It's everything you could ask for in a figure, and it only costs $14. So it's not exactly the cheapest Sonic figure, but it's also not the most expensive. Interestingly enough, buying it used is more expensive than buying it new. I've never seen this happen on any sort of website before. I'm using Brickset for these pricings. It is $14.47 for this figure new. However, it is roughly $18 for this figure used. Can anybody explain to me why that is in the comment section below? I'm really interested to know why. And here is the latest Sonic minifigure ever released. This is the Winky-faced Sonic. It comes in 2 sets, the Tails Plane and Workshop set, great set by the way, and the Sonic Loop Challenge, also a great set, don't have it, but looks like a great set. And this is a really great figure. I love it when LEGO makes alternate expressions for uniquely molded heads. They did that with The Simpsons way back when, and I guess they're doing it again with Sonic. I hope they do it with Sonic's friends as well. But there really isn't much to say about this figure. It's currently worth $15 new and $12 used according to Brickset, so don't know why it's the way it was with the previous figure, but it is overall a really great figure. I do think it's particularly strange though that the wink goes over his eye. The wink's supposed to be his eye closed, yet the white part of his eye is still there. Very strange, but I don't think that actually detracts from the figure. Still an amazing figure, and probably my second favorite Sonic figure overall. But with that, I'll zoom out and give my final verdict. And that'll do it. That is all for LEGO Sonic minifigures, a proverbial battle pack of Sonic figures. I think that LEGO always hits it out of the park with LEGO Sonic minifigures as of right now. I think they've all been really up to standards, and I just think that they're all around amazing figures. But tell me which one is your favorite in the comments below. And I think this is one of those figures where it's just a matter of opinion on which one is better. I don't think any of them are objectively better than the other. I just personally like the first one just because of the white boot printing. So that way it has the treads on the bottom of the feet. But that'll do it for this video. Tell me what you think in the comment section below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!